Hey you guys, Derek Craig here again, and today in this video we're going to be talking about high school dropouts. Now, first off in the video, I just want to say that I dropped out of school, but I want you to know that you can always go back, get your education, and even now they got programs where you can actually, I think it's a short certificate, and then they'll still get you a job. All right, so let me give you a little bit more on my situation on when I dropped out. So going to school, I skipped a lot. It wasn't that I failed all my classes and I wasn't smart enough to pass high school. I just didn't go. Like, out of 1 year, I think I say I maybe went a good 5 months worth of school. And when it came time for me to be in the 12th grade, I had to make up, and I just didn't want to stay in there that long. So I decided to drop out, go ahead and get my GED. Okay. So after I dropped out, I started getting my GED. I think I went for maybe 3 months, and then I stopped going. A year after that, I went back to get my GED. Now I went to Lawson State Community College. This the Birmingham campus. Now at this time, getting my GED, they came to me saying, "Well, we got an industrial maintenance program where you can actually get your GED. You'll still be working towards your GED, but you'll be taking college classes where you can actually get a short certificate in industrial maintenance once you complete the program, right?" First, I was skeptical about it because my goal was get my GED, then go to Lawson State, take up biology, and try to get transferred to a 4-year university, which was U.A.B. I wanted to be somewhere close off, right? Okay. So Birmingham didn't have the classes, so I had to go to the Bessemer campus. Now Lawson State got two locations in Alabama. Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. They got a Birmingham campus and they got a Bessemer campus. All right, so I had to leave the Birmingham campus and go to the Bessemer campus. So it didn't take too much to get my GED. I mean, it's hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so like in that last video, I told you guys I was extremely lucky. I think I really am. Okay, so I passed everything. I passed the math, the science, but I was having trouble with the history and the language part of the test on the GED. So I failed the language part. I think I passed the history part, but I failed the language part. Now, at this time, I think I took it twice. I took the language part twice. I kept getting the same score, which was 160. I think 165. Right after I took it the second time, I think maybe 2 days later, they came and said, "Well, we're going to drop the score on how much you have to have on getting your GED." They changed it to 165, so I got my GED. Now I'm just taking up the college courses to get my short certificate in industrial maintenance. All right, so I got that. I just want you guys to know that if you dropped out of school, get your GED or enroll in your local community college or whatever center they, giving out GEDs and training for GEDs. And these days they got programs that they add on to it to make sure that you get a job once you get your GED, and a good paying job at that. I think I interned at Flowers Bakery for engineering. They started me off doing like PMs, showing me the ropes and everything. Great job. That was the most amount of money I had. That was the highest paying job I had. So it's out there. I just want you guys to know that from 16 to 55, if you got a dream on going back to school, getting your education, it's never too late. And it's no time better to go than now because they got programs out there I think when I was getting my GED, the only program Lawson State had, your GED centers may have more programs than this, but the only one Lawson State had was the industrial maintenance. And soon as I passed it, they added on a new one. I think it was some with electrician or something like that. God knows how many they got now. So the opportunities out there. Like I said, from 16 to 55, if you dropped out of school and you feel you need your education, it's no greater time than to go back than now. Go ahead and get it. It's not too hard to learn the stuff. Most of the stuff you already know. You just need refreshing on it. And for the stuff that you don't know, they'll work with you and help you on your problem areas. Of course, everything was free. They paid for it. You don't have to pay nothing out of pocket. Hell, you ain't even gotta pay for transportation. They even pay to get you there. Lawson State, shout out to Lawson State. You don't have to pay for nothing. It's automatically the whole package they plan for it pretty much. I think that was with WIAA, the who was financing it or whatever. But back on topic. I encourage you guys to go back and get educated. Like when you young, you don't really know what role that's gonna play when later on in life, but it plays a major role. Like not too many jobs to hire you if you're not educated, if you don't have your GED, or if you don't have some kind of skill to provide to the company that's looking for it or whatever. Um, Going back and getting your GED, I think, and you wouldn't even feel out of place. I think when I was going, we had age groups all the way up from, I think the youngest we had was 17, going all the way up to 60. And after you get your GED, if you don't know too much about college, they'll pay for you. You know, financial aid, they'll pay for you throughout your whole time going to school. I think the best thing to do is to start with a 2-year community college and then try to get transferred. You got to make sure you have your grades up to par. And like you can accomplish all your dreams through with a GED, long as you're willing to work and get what it takes to actually obtain that dream job you wanted. What else? Another great story I want to tell you guys. Another reason why I feel like I was so blessed to be a part of that program is that with that program, you become a student at that college. So you're not enrolled. Technically, I wouldn't say you enrolled in that college, but you get the same benefits any other student to get from that college. And I want to show you guys something real quick. Hold on. Right, you guys, so sorry about that, but I'm back. The reason I felt I was so blessed to be in that program, and the reason I'm coming here to tell you that you need to go back to school if you dropped out of school and get your GED, and if they have any programs available, take them programs because you'll get the same benefits that those students going to that college have. Shout out to Birmingham, Alabama, and WIAA for sponsoring that program. Is this. Before right before I was supposed to graduate, I think maybe I was 2 classes away. Barack Obama came to Lawson State. My first time ever meeting a celebrity. Well, my second time meeting a celebrity. I think when I was real young, Lil Romeo had a concert, and my cousin had 2 tickets, and I went and seen Lil Romeo. That was the time he lost his ring. Somebody stole his ring. It was all over 95 Cent Jams or whatever. But Barack Obama came to Lawson State. I had a chance to hear his speech. I think he came with some more folks, but this is the ticket for it. And I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can read it. Right here it says Derek Andre Craig. I'm gonna hold it like this. Bring it up. This is when he came. And it looked like it's gonna be backwards. I'm so sorry, you guys. It look like it's upside down. Let me see, can I find Community College Amendment 1. Remarks to President Obama. It's upside down. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm new to this YouTube and editing videos and getting everything straight, so I'm so sorry. But I'm just here to encourage you guys to go back to school if you dropped out. It's so many benefits to it. Like, you'll enjoy it. You'll get the same. If you one of them guys out there how I was young. I think it was 2015 when I went back. So, you know, if you one of them guys who ever wanted to experience college and see how it is, you know, you maybe dropped out and you saying, okay, well, I always wanted to experience the college life. Go to your GED center and see if they have programs where you can get your GED and also take up classes to get a short certificate. Financial aid is available, and you never know who's gonna come to your school or wherever you studying at. You may be blessed to meet your dream celebrity. Mine, second celebrity I ever met in my life, Barack Obama. The president of the United States of America came to Lawson State. As you can see, President Obama. This was the ticket we had to get. I think the only thing we had to have was our student ID. And even after completing the program, I still went back, but I kind of fell off a little bit. But I do plan on going back though. This is it. Amendment 1, Derek Andre Craig. This is where we had to sign our name. President Barack Obama. And this was my number. It's 861. It looks upside down, like I'm looking at it, it's upside down. And as you can see, the date on there was March the 26th, 2015. Better if I hold it upside down. But yeah, I just came back to encourage you guys, you know, never give up on your dreams. If you feel like it's time for me to go back, get my GED, this if you dropped out of school, it's time for me to go back, get my GED. It's no greater time to go back and get your GED than now. They got programs, especially if you're going to try to get you a job. They got programs that you can take. And after you complete them programs, you pretty much guaranteed a job, because at the end of those programs, you'll be interning for places. You'll have experience on your resumes. I think I had 2 internships. One at a railroad company and the other one at Flowers Bakery. And honestly, those were the funnest times I ever had. I got the college experience. Now let me show you how it's gonna be once you if you enroll in your local community college or your GED center or however it's gonna be. It's different than high school. Like, they're not gonna be on you to make sure that you're doing your work. It's pretty much all up to you to learn what you don't already know. Now they do give you tests to see your problem areas and give you packs. And I do mean packs of work. You may look at that and be like, man, what the? But I promise you, after you find that secret recipe and to complete those things, it becomes so easy to do. And I think they like I said, they dropped the score to get your GED. I think you only have to have 165. It may be different now. They may have dropped it a little bit lower now. But I know when I was going, I think it was, and don't quote me on this, I don't know if it was 180 or 170. I think it was 170. You had to make a 170 or better. I think they changed it to 165 or 2006. I don't really know. That was 2015. So my memory a little, a little off on that. But yeah, like don't procrastinate. Do it now. And after you get into them classes, your body get used to it and you'll love it. Especially if you have like spare time. Like a lot of I didn't have kids at the time, so I don't really know how it is when you got kids. And I have a newborn now who's 3 months years old, so I kind of understand now how it is. But if you somehow can get just a little time, and they don't make you actually stay throughout the day, like you can just go there. Whether you doing work on computer, you can do that at home. You can just go get your package. She print out the package for me. And you just working on your problem areas, and whenever you feel that you're ready to take the test, you pay, I think it was, not sure. And it wasn't that much, you just pay that and then you go and they set you up in a room where it's like blocked off. You're in front of a computer and you do your work there. Um, if you had just a little spare time just to go to the GED center, get your work, you can come back home with your kids. You can be doing the work. If your kids old enough, you can be doing the work and your kids can be learning as you learn. Like it's a million excuses, and pretty much they may be valid excuses, but at the end of the day, you are responsible for you. If you feel that it's something that you missed out on and you want to get back, you want to go back and get your education, or you need your education because you want a better job, it's no greater time to go than now. Now would be the best time to go. And with all these programs they got, you will not only get your GED, but you will get a high paying job, and you still can go back to college and get that dream job, and you'll have a job that pays more than the job that you have now, depending. You've probably been at a job for a long time now, and you might be making a lot of money, so I don't know. But if it's something that you feel you want to do, I encourage you guys to go back, get your GED, get